How about that? All right, give me just a quick second. I didn't expect Discord to announce that to 1,500 people. Wasn't expecting anybody so soon. So, pardon me while I pull this up so I actually see what everybody's saying. Let's go look up this Lunch Break Heroes guy. There we are. Okay. So, for the one person that's still here, I've been doing some product photography. I've got some stuff in the warehouse that I want to get rid of. So we got to take some pictures of it. I figured you might want a bit of a insight into what goes into the, the background stuff. So, here we are. We're going to set up this table here. Don't need any of that. I'm going to clear it off. Do I have a light box? Yes, I do. In fact, it is here. So we've got a Neewer photo box here that is way bigger than I actually, ow, fuck. I just hit myself in the face. Okay. So, we're going to be using this baby here. I'm going to set it up right there. All right. So that's pretty damn big. In addition, we've got this piece of cloth right here that's going to form the continuous backdrop. So you get to see my behind bending over here while I hang that. All right. Okay. Next, lights. Huge. Mine's a size more for miniatures. Yeah. I knew it was 36 inches when I ordered it. Well, like most men, I overestimated the size. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Okay. So now we have lights. So what we have here are 3 Genere torpedo lights. Well, all right. So these are the lights that we're going to use. Right now, this has a Bowens adapter with a beauty dish adapter onto it, so that I could use a light box. But in this case, I don't need a light box, so we're going to just go ahead and keep this as is. So I'm going to break these things out here. One of these has a color gel inside of it. It's actually this one. So hang on, we're going to get that color gel out of here because I want white light. So we unscrew that. You just take it out, and here's our color gel. So if you're ever watching the videos and you notice the yellowish golden color on the right hand side of my face, this is where it comes from. So I'm going to pop that back up into here. Okay, so we put this back in. I'm going to screw the Bowens adapter back on. And let's see. Okay. Next, we need something to actually put the lights on. So we have light stands. Go ahead and open these up here. By the way, hello everybody, all 11 of you. Sorry for the ping if you were coming from Discord. I didn't realize the bot would do that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and, there we go, there's our light. Oops, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Okay. Now, go ahead and this baby in here. I'm going to set up 3 lights, one on the left, one on the right, and then over the top I'm going to have either one of these or I have a big ring light that I'm going to put up there. I haven't decided which it's going to be yet. All right, so we're going to take this and just plug it in on the bottom, and in fact I've got this thing completely upside down. Hello to you too. All right. Da, 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 da. Boom. Okay. So I've got an outlet over here. Saludos desde Mexico. Ah, hola. All right, so we go ahead and we pop that baby in there. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna turn this thing on. All right, there it is. So that's at 37% brightness. I'm gonna go ahead and bump it up to 100. So you can see I've got that nice digital readout there. Hey, Andy. Okay. So we're gonna move this right. I know this is like blinding white because the camera can't really adjust for exposure all that well. Okay, but here we go. All right, so the cool thing about these lights is that they're Fresnel lights. That means I can twist this thing right here and make the beam narrower, or I can twist it back the other way and make it wider. So I'm gonna have these things be as wide as possible. And we're gonna point it directly into our light box. So that's gonna create a nice big circle of light right on the side. All right, so now, pardon me while I do the same thing again. Okay. Now this light stand here, for you eagle-eyed folks, is a little different than that one. It's actually a Neewer brand rather than Impact brand. That's because the Impact brand sucks, apparently. The light stand, one of the 3, that came with this set actually broke on my second time using it. I was a little miffed. One of the pieces just decided to turn when it should have stopped, or keep turning when it should have stopped, and it pulls right out now. So I replaced it with this thing, which is actually made of metal instead of plastic, and it works so much better. All right, now the power cord. There's something sticky on here. Ooh. I have no idea where that came from or what it is. Okay. Let's see. So, hola Steve. Here I am working on one of your maps, and who do I see go live? Yes. Miniature theater light, yep. It's the circle of light. It definitely is. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna plug this one right over here. Ta-da, okay. So now we're gonna turn this baby on. It's at 73% brightness. Let's bump that up to 100 and move it. As I clunk into all of my furniture. Okay, so that's as wide as it's gonna get. Okay, so now, here's what that looks like. What's everyone's favorite LBH video? Gosh, I don't know. Is the stream loading for you? Oh, hi, Joe. Yes, it is. It's loading for me just fine. I've got very low latency. All right. You Okay. So, oh, big and bright. Okay. Now, although it looks really big and bright on video, it's actually not all that bright. It could be a lot brighter. So, I'm gonna do one more light, and then I'm gonna decide if I want the Fresnel light or the ring light. You know what? I'm just gonna do the ring light. It's faster. Now, if you thought the product box was big, this is the ring light. So, locate the zipper. And here we are. So we take this thing, we're gonna put it on top of our product box, or photo box, rather. Let's see, I'm kind of equidistant to both of my plugs here, so pardon. There we go. All right. So now we're gonna take this and just put it right up there. All right. So now we switch it on, and there you go. So now we're gonna get some nice product shots. Okay. Greetings, you made my 11-month Curse of Strahd game so much better. Happy to help. Okay. So, in terms of our camera, now, here is the new piece of gear and some Legos. But here is the Fujifilm X-T4. It's a really nice camera. Okay. So, what we're gonna do is try and do this one-handed here. You know what? Hang on. All right. So we're gonna flip this baby out here. Boom. Touch screen. We turn it on. Here we go. And we can see the light box. All right. Now, what am I going to be taking pictures of? Well, it's going to be these things, the coasters. Why? Because I've got like 20 of these things sitting in the warehouse and I want to sell them. I want to get rid of them. So we're going to take some nice product photos of these and put them up on the website, lunchbreakheroes.com. That way, hopefully, I can get them out of the warehouse and stop paying for storage space. So we're going to put that one right. Ooh, that's dusty. Hang on. Hang on. All right. I'm going to disappear from frame real quick so I can get a microfiber cloth. Be right back. All right, here we go. So, we're gonna clean this thing as best as we can. Okay. I would have cleaned it beforehand, but I didn't know it was dirty. Okay. That's the thing about product photography. You've got to have everything as immaculate as possible, because what you're taking a picture of has to sell, has to look appealing. And if it ain't clean, fewer people want to buy it. Who the hell wants to buy a dirty coaster? I don't. So, that's a good one. Asking for a face, my friend. Yeah. You know, when I was doing the face thing in my game, I didn't really get a good payoff on that. My group just decided to straight up stab the abbot. They're like, he's evil, die. All right. What he did, yep, favorite what he did with the Abbey. My players still talk about how creepy the abbot was. Yeah, him and Buster are two of my favorite little changes that I made. And hopefully I'll be able to rerun Curse of Strahd again and actually, you know, play through some of those things. Because believe it or not, a lot of raising the stakes, I didn't do it. Came up with it. I ran it, and I'm like, you know what would be awesome? This thing. And Argynvostold, that was one of the big ones. That and the Werewolf Den. I never actually got to play through those things. And Buster. I've never played Buster, but everybody loves him. So I'm kind of excited to see what that guy's all about. Thanks for the Lady Walker voice inspiration. My players now hate her. Yeah, there's just something about an uptight British lady people don't like. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this coaster right here. All right, I think that's probably clean enough, right? What do you think? All right, so let's get our camera ready and see what we've got here. Okay. Now I can't take a photo at this angle because, well, the reflection. I'm gonna try, can I aha. I was wondering if I could flip the live stream camera. That way I can actually see my screen and see what you guys are seeing. So what do we got here? Okay. So we're gonna get kind of close into this product and I'm gonna angle it. Ooh. I don't wanna see my ring light. Although I might do a couple of shots like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm using my thumb, my wheels here. You can see these wheels. They're adjusting my aperture and shutter speed and my ISO. So right now, the front wheel here with my index finger is adjusting my ISO. Because it's pretty bright in here, I don't really need an ISO. I think ISO 100 is gonna do the trick. This one right here is adjusting shutter speed. So that's 1/80th of a second, 1/100th of a second. You can see how as I increase the shutter speed, the image gets darker. And that is because if you're not familiar with photography, less light will be allowed onto the sensor or onto the film if you were doing film photography. So we're going to adjust it to a higher fraction of a second here. So 1/125th maybe. And then, okay. Right now I've got an f-stop of 3.6, so that's how big my aperture is. Now I'm not going for big depth of field here. And, okay. We're gonna do automatic. So I've got this little switch here. So manual, automatic. So I'm gonna use automatic for my shutter. And then we're gonna try taking some pictures here. Okay, so we do a half press to lock focus, do another picture, and then we're gonna angle it down, maybe get those that ring light in there. Actually, you know what? I kind of like the ring light aesthetic. It really shows off that this is a reflective surface and not just a black hole. All right, and then let's do some top-down shots too. Yeah, if I can frame it properly. Probably help if I zoomed all the way out. It is not wanting to actually take the photo. Come on. Oh, right, because it can't autofocus. Damn it. All right, reason being, I had to jack with my autofocus to make my videos not go in and out of focus. If you are familiar with my last video, you'll know why. So we're gonna go to autofocus, manual focus on, focus check, autofocus mode, just do all. And then AF, nope, don't need that. Okay, let's see if that's gonna work. Aha, much better. Okay, do a couple of these. All right, it's a good deal. So that does it for our potion coaster. Next, we have my personal favorite. Shit. No, not shit. This one, the sword coaster. This was the first image that was designed for the deck of many quests. The images were designed by Hankerin Fresnel of, I want to say, Rune Smith, I think. If anybody in chat knows that I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me. I've got my laptop behind me. I can't actually see what anybody's saying right now. But that was the first image that he created for me, and I absolutely fell in love with it. There is a fingerprint on here. Hang on. All right. But I absolutely fell in love with the sword image. Now, was it because it's awesome or because it's just the first piece of language? Yes, English, thank you. Or was it because it was the first piece of imagery that was created? I don't know. But just something about this sword image really spoke to me, and I loved it. Okay. Smooth out those wrinkles there. Okay, this one is not wanting to stand up quite as well as the potion was. That's weird. Stand up. It's lazy. I have a lazy coaster. All right, so we'll just shoot this at an angle then, except for the fact that I'm getting a reflection of my own camera. Oops, sorry, bumped my phone. All right, so I've got that picture. Do. Okay, take a couple more here. All right, I'm gonna do overhead now. I am losing framing here. Sorry, guys. So we're gonna zoom all the way out so I can get closer. Smooth out my wrinkles. Okay. Nope. My autofocus is jacked. Okay. And do a couple more up here. So, product photography. It's important, but not the most exciting thing in the world. You end up taking a lot of pictures of items that you end up tossing out. Of course, I think that's really the same thing for any photography. Not all of your pictures are going to be worthwhile, and only a couple of them are going to be good. But, you know, the secret to taking a good picture is to take a lot of pictures. So that's basically what we're doing here. I'm taking about 6 to 10 pictures of each coaster, and hopefully one or two of them is going to be worth actually putting up on the website, and hopefully it'll be enough to entice people to actually buy it. By the way, if you want one of these, you can probably check out the website tomorrow. I should have them up. So I'm all red here. These lights are actually pretty warm. This box is very hot. I have messed up my thing here. So it's all, yeah. All right, do a couple more shots here. So I'm gonna do the skull one. Oh, this one's standing up much better. That one is deciding to stand up. Okay. I'm gonna switch this to, manual focus mode because this just isn't playing nice. Actually, no, that's not working either. All right. Got some nice depth of field going there on that one. And zoom in and take another one. Then we're going to do our over the head. All right. Smooth things out here. Okay, all right. So there we have it. All three coasters should have some decent photos of them. It's kind of hot in there, like I said. All right. He's just coasting by that lazy coaster. I got nothing to say about that. Okay, well, that was a lot of work and a lot of setup for 3 items. You know what? I think this deserves a nice photo. What do you guys think? Should we do this? All right, let's get these coasters out of here. All right. Now, for a good while after it came out, Raya ruled our household. And it was nothing but Raya. Kind of wish I had a macro lens. That'd be really cool. Zoom in here. So we zoom in here on. It is a pretty great film, Andy. Come on, autofocus. It's probably because I'm on manual focus. No, I'm on single focus. Maybe it got stuck. Change to movie. There we go. maybe, can I get a shot of Boone through here? No, damn it. Ah, foiled. Well, hang on. I've got coasters I can set him on. Give us a bit of elevation. I don't actually think that's gonna work. Crap. All right. Well, wow, I'm very white. All right, well, that's it. That's all I wanted to do. Figured I'd share that with you guys so you can see kind of what goes into the back end of things. That's it. That's product photography. So thanks for tuning in, and good night.